Now, for most people, a backyard animal encounter means a run-in with a squirrel. But a small animal-obsessed slice of the population has invited exotic beasts like tigers and lions to roam the domestic territory typically reserved for cats and dogs. And when these homemade menageries get out of hand, there's one team that swoops in. Here's ABC's TJ Winnick.
They aren't zookeepers. They're pet owners.
She'll never attack me because I'm her friend. I think it's
Blinded by love and devotion to their furry friends. Meet Allison Eastwood and Donald Schultz, two animal interventionists who try to tame out-of-control exotic animal lovers.
Instead of going there and pointing fingers at them and saying what you're doing is wrong, we'll hold up a mirror and let them see exactly what they're doing. And that's often all it takes to push them over the edge to try and get help.
Exotic and sometimes dangerous animals like these could be living next door to you. Tigers, monkeys, and reptiles have all increasingly found a home in urban and suburban America.
Well, I'm pretty sure I just saw a wolf in our parking lot.
Last year, the danger was real for the city of Zanesville, Ohio. The owner of this exotic animal farm killed himself, but not before opening the cages.
Scary. They're going to be running wild, crazy.
The result, a bloody safari on these Midwestern city streets. Incredibly, no one was injured.
Sapphire!
Angela Harder and her husband David have their own exotic animal sanctuary called Rescue One, right in their backyard.
There's 15, 17 tigers. There's a dozen or 15 lions. There's 8 or 9 cougars here. We have a black bear.
Angela figures they go through about 200 to 300 pounds of meat a day. The cages are repaired and patched up with scrap metal. This couple is clearly overwhelmed, and Angela expresses feelings of guilt.
I have to do the right thing. I'm not going to live with myself knowing I backed out and left these animals in that shape because I couldn't take it anymore.
People go into it with the best intentions. They want to start a rescue, they want to start a little zoo for school kids or anything like that. And then before they know it, they actually become what they're trying to save the animals from.
Eastwood and Schultz try to convince Angela to give up some of the animals to a better equipped animal rescue.
What if a rescue called right now? What if someone said there's a tiger or a lion or a cat? Is this just going to keep going and escalating and escalating?
I don't know how to answer that.
Yes or no.
There's so many aspects to look at this.
Predictably, she's reluctant.
They understand, they look at us, you know what I mean? I bet they'd say no. These are brothers. These guys love each other. They have their own lives out in that cage.
For some owners, it's like asking them to give up their own children.
It doesn't matter if it's been born and raised in captivity. It doesn't matter if you bottle fed it as a baby. It's still a wild animal, and it's still capable of really hurting people.
Often these pet owners do come around, even if it's not on camera. David and Angela recently closed down Rescue One and found new homes for their former tenants.
They think that this animal's never going to harm them because they've had it all their life, which is a total misconception.
An animal intervention to help both the animal and their owner. For Nightline, I'm TJ Winnick in New York.
Animal Intervention airs Tuesday nights on Nat Geo Wild. Thanks to TJ for that.